Yeah, man, it's the only DJ Chase, the host of the pregame party miss podcast, right here on WDJC DJ Chase Radio. Notice DJChaseRadio.com, YouTube DJ Chase TV. We on 12 mobile apps, man. We have the special guest right now, New York City's own DaRuddest Jones. How you doing, mama?
I'm chilling.
Copy, man. Yes, that's good. That's good. Today was a nice day today, so yeah.
It was really nice. I almost melted, but it was nice. I'm not gonna complain. I take this over snow and cold and Uggs any day.
I love the cold, so I got my jackets ready for the winter time. I love the cold, so
I gotta be naked. I don't like clothes. Like my body be like, give us free. Like I don't want it.
Copy. Be crazy. So okay, so yeah, so I wanted to ask you, right? Because I was trying to find it, right? I know you're from New York City, but where in New York are you from? Are you from Brooklyn or are you from the Bronx?
You want me to tell the truth?
Yeah.
I'm from the Bronx, but I'm from Brooklyn.
Oh my gosh. Why are you ashamed to say you're from the Bronx? Let's hear this one.
It's not that I'm ashamed. I don't like the Bronx. Like,
and I don't like Brooklyn. Brooklyn is the worst.
I eat, sleep, shit Brooklyn. Like I don't even do events that's uptown. Like, all right, let's call it spade a spade. When you try to do events uptown, no money comes. There's no bread. There's no bread uptown. There's no bread. When you do events uptown, you're doing it for the love.
Okay, I agree with that. But Brooklyn people are arrogant and nasty. You know that, right? They're very vain.
What do you think I am?
Okay, never mind. All right. Well, how did growing up in Brooklyn affect you? This hustle. You know what? I'm gonna say this. How did New York City turn on this hustle of DaRuddest Jones?
Honestly, DaRuddest Jones legit came from heartbreak.
Wow. Okay. Explain yourself.
So I was dating this girl because I mostly dated girls. I just started dating men as an adult. I had my first boyfriend as an adult when I was 30, which is crazy. I'm 36. But anyway, so I was dating a girl and I was like stupid in love. And she was cheating and 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 cheating. She cheated. She just couldn't keep a pussy to herself. And I dealt with girls before. She never dealt with girls. So I would give her a pass. Like, I know I'm your first girl, my guy. Go play. Like, I'm giving you a pass to go explore your sexuality because I understand the importance of that.
Well, you do know that opened the floodgates for the cheat, right?
She was already doing it.
Yeah, but
so I was giving her the okay. I'm like, you can do it. Like I have such a vivid understanding of sexuality, and I understand that the more you try to repress it and not explore it, the more unhappy you are. So I'm just like, just remember where home is. Go do you. And she started a relationship behind my back. So
yeah,
DaRuddest Jones started off as a web diary. So I would talk about all of the shit that I was going through and the disrespectful things that she did. And then I started performing again. Like I've always performed. I've performed since I was 4. But like, DaRuddest Jones, the character, the person, legit came from a heartbreak online diary.
Wow. Okay. That's totally not what I was thinking in my head. But thank you for that. I didn't even know that about you. But you learn something new every day, right? Yeah. You know, and you, like I said, your resume is crazy. You've been performing a long time. You know, you're a natural performer. What kind of inspired you from not that story of heartbreak, but what inspired you from younger to really, you know, want to be in front of the stage and stuff? Because we 90s babies, and you know what I'm saying? So
I'm an 80s baby.
No, I mean 80s baby, but we grew up in the 90s. So
okay,
that's what I mean. Yeah.
So
no, we 80s. These 90s babies is idiots. I don't associate with 90s babies. After us, they're stupid. They're just dumb.
I don't want that disease.
Yeah, I don't want that.
So my mom actually put me in African dance when I was 3.
Mm-hmm.
So I was with a dance group called La Rock Bay, which was a very big dance group at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I danced with La Rock Bay, and then I went into being a part of dance groups in my school.
Mm-hmm.
That was elementary and middle school. And then from there into high school, I was a little hood rat drug dealer. I ain't even gonna sugarcoat my shit.
That's all right.
I was a little hood rat drug dealer, and I was extremely talented. Like I've always wrote because I grew up in an abusive home. My dad was extremely abusive. Mm-hmm. So I didn't talk, I wrote. So gotcha. I would write poems, I would write songs, I would write raps, like I would just write. Mm-hmm. And when I got to high school, it just erupted. So I got into a theater group called the Respect Project. Mm-hmm. I've seen audition online on Craigslist, child. We old. I seen the audition for it on Craigslist.
Listen, I mean, they need to bring Craigslist back. That was getting jobs back. This LinkedIn society is crazy.
Craigslist was popping. I got the majority of my jobs off of Craigslist. Mm-hmm. But I begged my mom to take me to the audition. She took me to the audition, and I was a hood rat walking in, and George Faison's like, "And what do you do?" I'm like, "I do everything, bro." He's like, "Oh, really? What do you sing?" I'm like, "Yeah, I sing, bro." Then sing. He had me sing. He had the guy on the piano and kept going up scales, going up. And I kept going up. Like, bitch, I sing. Fuck
yeah.
Yeah. He's like, "Oh, really? Go lower." Went all the way to baritone. Could still do it.
Yeah.
Okay. He says, "You could dance?" I'm like, "Yeah, I could dance. I was in La Rock Bay." "Oh, so you know funga. Let's go funga." So I did funga. He's like, after funga, he's like, "Evo." I did Evo. He's like, "Oh, you think you're something." I'm like, "I know I'm something, bro. What are you talking about?" He said, "Well, you said you can rap." So I rapped. And he's like, and gave me the filthiest look because I was able to do everything he said.
It happens.
Yeah, I was killing it. And they called me like a week later.
Yeah.
Like, "Yeah, we want you." And I just turned into the biggest hood rat theater kid. And I lived and died for the stage. Like, the stage was my bitch.
Listen, you did your thing, though. It got you where you at today, right? You know what I'm saying? So I seen there that you work with the great, iconic Maya Angelou. How did you swing that one? How did that happen?
George Faison.
Gotcha.
I was trained by George, I'm gonna say damn near 12 years, maybe. Mm-hmm. And he took us to perform in the National Black Theater Festival. Mm-hmm. And we're thinking, we're just going to the National Black Theater Festival. We're hyped off of that. Like, whatever. Oh, we're cool. Mm-hmm. And after we performed, he's like, "We're going to have lunch." So we're like, "Okay, we're going to have lunch." And we pull up to this house. And we're like, "We're having lunch at somebody's house? Like, this is very unlike you." And we get inside and we start seeing pictures on the counters and the shelves of Maya Angelou. And we're like, "We in my house, bitch."
It's probably because he probably didn't want y'all to get nervous. That's why he ain't tell y'all.
Yep.
Yeah, he didn't want y'all to get nervous.
We piled into the kitchen and she was sitting there and we got to take our pictures with her. And I'm just like, wait, what? This is my idol. I've been in love with this woman since I was 7. I couldn't
especially you spoken word and poetry and the whole great gamut of it all. Yeah, that's for sure. So I know you definitely was in heaven.
I was sick, and we're sick. After we ate, we sat down in her living room and she read poems to us. And then she had us read our stuff to her, and we was doing the songs from the play to her, from the project to her. And she said, the highlight of my life, because I didn't need anything else to make me cocky, but she gave it. She said,
"Listen, that's Maya Angelou. So listen, sometimes you gotta take it for what it is, you know."
I took it. She said, "If anybody ever tells you they don't love you, you tell them fuck you. Maya loves me." And baby, when I tell people fuck you, Maya loves me, they're looking at me like I'm crazy, but I say it to this day.
Nah, that's what's up. How long ago was that? That was like in high school?
I was...
That's crazy. That's dope.
Maybe 19?
Okay, fairly. Got you.
Maybe 19, yeah.
That's crazy, though. That's crazy.
And then I performed with her
twice. You performed with her twice?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. That's what's up. So I wanted to ask you this question. You know, I want to fast forward, right? Because you know, you have once again, your resume is crazy. You have a lot of you have a lot of sorry, a lot of background as far as performing. And then, you know, as of maybe the last few years, you started putting your own events on. You know, what inspired you to put your own events on? Because as a whole, like stuff I want to ask, like based around that. So, what made you want to say, you know what, I'm not going to be so much in front of the camera or in front of the stage, but I want to be more behind the stage? What it sparked that?
The honest response?
Yeah, honesty.
The showcases in New York are shit. They're disrespectful, they're condescending, they're dismissive, they're using, they're abusing, they're robbing, they're garbage.
Yeah, I want to debate this with you. So
they treat artists like bitches. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to sit here and say that the artists are perfect and pristine, because they're dicks. A lot of them are shiny dicks. But with the culture of the showcases in New York, a lot of artists that are dope are getting overlooked. And I don't like that.
Okay, can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we going. I wanted to get into this with you because I needed this back and forth. Right now, once again, I've DJed probably thousands of showcases in like the last maybe I've been what, since 2017. So I've been really hitting the showcase circuit, but I've been doing them longer than that. But like really consistently since 2017. Right, I've DJed for every possible rapper except if you wasn't a rapper probably under the age of 17, I haven't DJed for you, right? And they all have the same attitude. They act like they're entitled. So it doesn't even be the promoter. It's not me. They try to blame me. They try to blame the song speed, every other thing else in their mind that they can come up with, which is not.
Why does that artist still have a platform when we've already identified that artist is problematic? Because they are capable of paying to be in the show.
Nah, that's not why. I don't think that. But like I said, I'm here. I'm here to, you know, go back and forth. We're gonna have a difference of opinion, but a lot of it is too because my thing is they should pay because they also have to understand that this is the music business. You see my house? These are all my walls, right? These are not free. These don't come. I'm in my studio. This is my studio. It costs money. This is electric bill. You got marketing, you got promotion, you got graphic design, you have all of these expenses. So my thing is artists have to also understand, even Summer Jam is pay for play. So even when you realize you have a budget, you have to understand how to allocate your budget. So my thing is, even if you sign to a record label, you have to, here, let me show you. You have to do sound scan and different things.
Now I get all of this, and I'm not denouncing any of this.
But what I'm saying, hold on. But what I'm saying is that when you start letting artists get away with just because they talented, talent don't get you by in this world. You can have all the talent in the world, but if you don't market yourself, if you don't understand expenses or playlisting or different things like just a simple contributing and investing in yourself, you're creating a monster there that they have this entitlement.
If you don't know, if no one ever taught you how to wash your ass, would you know how to wash your ass?
I'm gonna have to learn because I'm gonna be stink.
But you have to learn from someone, correct?
Honestly, with me, my life was a little different, so I don't want to go hard like that. But my thing is, I had to learn a lot of shit on my own. Trust me.
But you learned it from somewhere.
No, I had to learn it on my own.
But knowledge comes from somewhere. It doesn't come out your feet. It comes from somewhere. It comes from a concept, an idea. There's information that's put out for you to gather from other humans.
But my thing is, there's books on everything. Like I said, literally books on everything. With me, there's no excuses. Like, look, there's a giant book on marketing yourself. This is the Bible on marketing yourself. So my thing is, there's no excuses.
There are no excuses for not obtaining knowledge. That I'm not omitting. What I am going to stand firm is 90% of the event curators in New York do not give a fuck about the artistry. They are just trying to obtain the money. They don't care about the artists. They don't care about if they're good or bad. They don't care. And then when you go into these showcases, and I'm speaking from the perspective of the curator, 9 times out of 10, the amount of money that you want to make it look like went into the event does not.
No, so, I know that. No, but here's the thing. Maybe you've seen it from that side, right? Because you have a very fond passion of the artist. You thinking of a performance side, right? Like with me, if I say, okay, if I charge a fixed amount, say I charge $400 for the showcase, right? first of all, my fee goes, but I have a basic breakdown of why I charge $400. So if I'm saying, okay, for one, you're already getting the DJ Chase brand. I already worked my brand up. Okay, I got an equipment cost, travel cost, and I have to make a little bit of a profit. You know what I'm saying? So that I don't want it to cut into my profit. So if I say, okay, Rudis, here's a list of my expenses. You send an invoice. I send you an invoice. I say, okay, this goes to 50 goes to gas, 50 goes to social media promotion, 50 goes to email marketing, 50 goes to even me providing value to the artist and saying, okay, you're getting a hot DJ with a radio station, with playlisting. These artists have to understand that's what you're paying for. So even
here's the cold-blooded reality. Mm-hmm. And this is the part that is so consciously omitted. Mm-hmm. I've been on the back end of a number of showcases. Mm-hmm. These artists are paying for nothing.
No, they're not paying for nothing. Because you know why I say that? Because it's up to them to come to the DJing network. Like even with me, well, the reason why I just look at it from a different perspective, right? Because my thing is, you get artists that they'll try to send me stop that shit. Like artists sending me their music 5 minutes before they go on trying to airdrop me. Like, come on, like stop doing that. Like, why do you do that?
That's another part of the showcases. That's a mess. A lot of these curators have no conscionable understanding of how to put together an event. So you're booking 30 artists when you got a 4-hour slot. Half your artists don't get to perform. Other artists get their set cut. Like the culture of showcases in New York is fucked up.
Yeah, but my thing is, but the artists have fucked it up. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying it because you know why? Because I DJ a lot of them, right? And like I said, a lot of the artists don't come network. Even yesterday, right? I literally went to an event like last night.
I'm not even talking about the networking perspective.
No, I'm gonna give you perspective. I'm gonna give you a way to look at it, right? So even like last night, right? The big promoter, he's a big promoter in Atlanta, right? It says doors open at 6:00. The event was it was supposed to be over at 12. I left because it was getting too late. The artist didn't even show up till like 10 o'clock at night. The doors open at 6:00.
And that's the curator's fault. That's what you allowed.
How can
I don't allow that? When I make my contracts, I make it very clear that you are only allowed to be on time. If you are late, you are cut, period. There's no conversation. I don't give a fuck if your grandmother died. If you are late, there's nothing to discuss. You are only on time. If I'm not late, you're not late. Time is money.
But it's not even just the showcases. But my thing is because what it is, once again, the creatives to me are the lazy ones. You know what I'm saying? Because if somebody's giving, my thing is, if you're giving somebody that, say Rudis, I'd be like, yo, Rudis, I want you to come on my podcast, right? I'm giving you the opportunity. I'm presenting the opportunity to you. You know, okay, DJ Chase is on DTF. He got his own radio station. He does the playlisting. He's popping on social media. All these things, right? You just know because you know you're a professional, so you know what to look for. You wouldn't even be on this platform if it was just a Zoom, like with some regular ninja. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, you look at it because you understand the power of creating the opportunity for yourself. So you understand, okay, I'll give you this clip. Okay, I'm gonna use this for my marketing asset. I'm gonna use this for my email blast. I'm gonna use this for, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times these artists don't look at it from a perspective of, I have to create the opportunity. If I sign to a Def Jam or whatever the case, or CAA or something like that, they're gonna do the same thing. They're just gonna charge, and they're gonna charge you a fee of your own money.
But they have nothing to do with the structure of a showcase. That is completely on the curator. The curator sets the tone. The curator designs the event. The curator. The artist is not making the event.
No, but what I'm saying is, you can't drag somebody to treat their career like a career. You get what I'm saying?
So what I have witnessed from being on the back end of showcases, there's no investigation into the artist. There's no standard. There is no review. There's no listening to their music. There's no reviewing their social media. It's, can you pay for the slot? Cool, that's it. So if you have this artist that has already exhumed everything that goes against professionalism, and you still afford them that opportunity because they can pay for it, the curator is the problem.
Okay, I got it. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay, so I know exactly how to answer that. Okay, so say for example, right? And we just talking. We're gonna have, this is just one aspect of it. But think of it this way, right? even sometimes these artists that because we do like a lot of, well, the ones that I deal with, like, you know what I'm saying, like the V Hennies, the Terrell Blizz, you know, the ones who I work with, even in Philly, we actually do listen to the music. Well, I listen to it rather. So my thing is, in a sense, but I look at it like this, right? Sometimes artists don't get an opportunity. These artists, they're not gonna be able to get an opportunity nowhere else. So sometimes if somebody gives them a shot, it's about giving somebody a shot. What happens is when you start like micromanaging and doing all that curating stuff, what it does is it sets it with, like, it kind of gatekeeps, because it just looks like your friends is on, because you know because you can tell your friend, okay, this is what I'm looking for. It's kind of like the cheat code. But some random on the street, you know, who just wants to maybe really perform. Like I did a show with this artist, right? He ended up becoming a cop. Like he had a whole run and everything, and I had to find out from somebody else because I ain't seen him in a while. He had a whole album release party and ended up becoming a cop. So sometimes people just want to be, you know what I'm saying? They just want the shot.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
It caught me off guard too.
I was like, wow, all right. So, you know what I'm saying? So, you feel me? So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like,
so I can only speak to how I produce an event.
Mm-hmm.
When I produce an event, I do thorough investigation. Like, I'm looking at all of your social media. You need to send me links to your live performances. I need to see how you behave on social media. I need your bio. I need to see what your standard of a professional picture is. Like, I do thorough investigation. Mm-hmm. And I determine who I'm going to move forward with from there. Anybody that's my friend, they're not allowed to perform in MOASA. You may become my friend via MOASA, but if you're my friend before that, you can't perform. That's because I don't like that favoritism shit. Mm-hmm. I don't ask for money. Mm-hmm. I don't ask for money because I don't want you to feel like you can buy your way into it. You have to be good. You have to be driven. You have to want it. I don't want to be that person who is cutting someone out because they can't afford it. Because I've been that artist that couldn't afford it. I've been the artist that was the dopest one, but couldn't afford to pay to get on the stage. Yeah. I did the training. But
I want to. I'm sorry. I don't know. I understand that, but the thing is too, because look at it like this, right? Even with me, for example, everybody knows I'm a dope ass DJ, right? But they'll still book Drewski because he's whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then not just don't shade to him. Drewski's my guy. But you get what I'm saying? Like they'll still put him in a certain events because of, you know what I'm saying, the shade.
Notoriety.
So, yeah. So it's like, all right, but once again, I'm a way better DJ than him. And he would tell you that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like, but once again, it's not even a competition thing. We're in two different lanes. But I'm saying like, just in general, people go, if you start going by that clout and all that stuff, it still puts it on the gatekeeping kind of type of time. Excuse me.
So you're literally proving my point right now.
How so?
Because I don't want the clout. Like, I don't want the person that's on everybody else's showcase. I don't want the person that is a seasoned showcase person. I want the person that's actually looking for the exposure, the person that actually needs the help. I don't want the one that's popping or popular. That's exactly who I don't want. MOASA means Memoirs of a Starving Artist, and it's legitimately about that. I've had an artist who was supposed to be doing MOASA, and they said, yo, Rude, like, I don't know what to do. It's either I get in this cab and come there, or I won't have money to get to work. I said, I got you. You're going to get in a cab and come here because I'm going to pay for the cab, and you're still going to have the money to get to work because I got you. It's all, like, MOASA is rooted in community. It's nothing like the other showcases. We're family. Like, when you come to MOASA, the very first thing that is said is look to your left. Everybody looks to their left. That's your cousin. Look to your right. Everybody looks to the right. That's your cousin. Say, what's up, cousin? What's up, cousin? MOASA is a completely no nigga zone because I've never been a nigga in my life. And I'm not going to encourage anyone to keep perpetuating the false idea that it's okay to call yourself a nigga. You're not going to call yourself a nigga in front of me because I'm the baddest bitch in the room always, and I will never be a nigga.
There you go. Well, like I said, I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? I take it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? So the next September 3rd event is going to be your last event, I heard, and what I seen. Why is it your last event?
I'm tired. I'm over it. I'm over the lack of professionalism. I'm over people not understanding the dynamics of professionalism. I'm over people thinking they're professional, but you're not. I'm just like, I'm done. And I'm not going, and I know this is going to sound shady, and I know how mixy and messy this is going to sound, but I'm not competing with someone beneath me.
That's not shady. That's you entitled to your feel. How you feel? Same with me. Same with me. People ask me my prices. I'm like, listen, I'm not going lower than that. Like, not at this rate in the game. I'll put in more than enough work. I'm not. This ain't for charity. I'm not. So.
Now let me not say. Like, I'm not gonna say. I'm the queen of charity, child. Like I don't know.
But that's what burns you out, though. That because that's what I was saying with the showcases. Is like at some point because like with me, right? I lower my prices for certain people, right? And then I'm like, all right, they don't even have respect. Like, I'm doing it because you act like you generally act like people wouldn't even at times wouldn't even put me on flyers, but I'm giving them a lower price. Like, I'm like, what is that shit? Like, what is that? So I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna start acting like these. I'm gonna act like a white person. I'm all right. Since y'all want to pay white people, I'm gonna act just like them.
This is actually the first time. So MOASA is built in the barter system.
Mm-hmm.
Because I go out of my way to try to build community through it. So no one pays initially. No one paid for anything. We were all trading. So I needed a photographer. Okay, you give me photography. I will make your press kit. You gonna be my host. I will write your bio. Like, we just went back and forth. Like, it was bartering. This year is the first year that I'm like, now I'm paying everybody.
There you go. Like I said, DaRuddest Jones Zoom's trying to kick me off right now. So I wanted to ask you, are you ever going to perform again?
You got to come to MOASA to find out.
Oh my gosh. I'm talking about after that.
No.
You retired from performing too?
I stopped. I haven't performed in like 4 or 5 years.
Oh, all right. I was trying to sneak one in. That's why.
I'm so over it. I got tired of being consumed by my image. I got tired of, I gotta lose weight, I gotta fit the jeans, I gotta stay this size, I gotta look like this for the camera. Like, I got tired of being outside and people noticing me. I hate that shit. I'm not social. So
you got social media, my G. How you gonna think you're gonna be? You guys listen.
That's all the social you get. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, I had this lady, I was working at Bob's Furniture, and this lady came in. She seen me standing at the door because the next customer was mine, and she dropped on the floor and started bowing down to me, saying, "You're the queen, you're the queen." And I'm like, "Yo, bro, get the fuck up, my G. What are you doing?" Group of boys stopped me on the train. One guy pulled me off the bus and was hugging me, and he's like, "Yo, you're mad dope." And it's flattering.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I'm a Cancer, so I be like, white people thinking I'm in the house. Like, I'd be like, I would have 3 apartments and you wouldn't even know where I live. I walk right past you, wouldn't even know it's me. Like, I hate it.
Oh, I didn't know you were a Cancer.
Yeah, my birthday July 1st.
I love you. I'm a Cancer.
When's your birthday?
June 28th.
Oh, you're the crazy June one, so I know you crazy. Yeah, the June ones is crazy.
I'm not gonna front. I might stab you and then tell you.
Yeah, the June ones is type crazy. Yeah, the June ones is definitely off. But so my birthday July 1st. So you know how we are.
That's my nephew's birthday.
Yeah, I don't like being I don't
want all of the attention. Like, it's overdrive. I don't like being in crowded. Like, MOASA, no bullshit. Every MOASA I've ever had, I set it up. I made sure things was right, and I spent it outside.
Exactly. That's why people be asking me, Chase, you? Nope. Don't ask me. I work. You see me? I work literally my studio right here. I'm working on a secret project. I work from here. Like, I'd be like, I'm working from home. Do not call me. I just literally my A&R Remo. He like of maybe the last 3 years. That's the most I've ever like taken pictures. Like, you would never see me do any of this stuff. So,
oh my! If I'm not taking the picture, you're not taking the picture.
Yeah, I'm not with that.
You be getting all of this. It be all like extra hanging. Like, They gotta relax. Don't take pictures of me. I'm gonna fight you.
All right, like I said, just my last question. What advice do you have for anybody that's trying to get into the entertainment business? Like, I know you're very passionate about the pay for play situation and things like that. So what advice do you have for anybody trying to get into the entertainment business?
Learn your shit. Don't think that just because you could put a mic in your hand, that's it. That's all it takes. Like, a lot of these artists aren't investing in stage coaching. They're not investing in a performance coach. They get on stage, they upstage themselves, they downstage themselves. They don't know how to hold the mic. They don't know how to find the light. Like, you have to learn your artistry. You have to learn about marketing yourself. One of the things that I see a lot of artists do, and I'm just like, yo, you're dumb, bro. All of their social media platforms is a different name. Why?
Yeah.
You ask them for professional pictures, they send selfies. Nah, like, you can very easily, most of us have iPhones. Most camera phones is pristine right now. You can literally have a clean photo shoot from your phone and you can edit the pictures yourself. Like, you have to understand that becoming an artist is expensive. And if you are not in a position to pay for it, you have to learn how to do the shit yourself. I learned how to do my own email blast. I learned how to edit my own videos. I learned how to edit my own pictures. I wrote my own bio. I made my own website. And I know that shit seems daunting, but if you want it, you get it by any means necessary. You have to make the personal investment. And what I'm identifying with a lot of artists is they are omitting the personal investment. Stop expecting people to give a fuck about you more than you are giving a fuck about yourself.
There you have it. For sure, man. DaRuddest Jones, like I said, we here.
Your friends and your family is not going to be who put you on.
You got to get customers, yeah.
They are not your target market. Stop expecting them to show up. They not. The majority of my friends never showed up, period. And I'm not mad at it because you don't understand my world. Stop expecting your friends and family to understand your world.
For sure. DaRuddest Jones, DaRuddest Jones. Can I say Ruddest Jones or you want me to say DaRuddest Jones?
I mean, it's DaRuddest, but everybody call me Ruddest, so it's fine.
You know this, man. DaRuddest Jones, you know this, man. MOASA purchased those tickets. Where can people find you on social media? Where can people pick up tickets for the September 3rd event? You
can find me. I'm pretty much only on Instagram because I'm phasing myself out right now. So DaRuddest, DaRuddest Jones on Instagram. You can find the tickets on Eventbrite. It's MOASA 2022.eventbrite.com. Right now, the tickets are only $11. They're going to go up in a week to $15, and then it's $20 at the door. So definitely get your tickets. Come and be prepared to network. Network. Tell people about yourself. Have your business cards. If you make jewelry or something, have giveaways. Have all of your shit. Like, MOASA is a networking fucking palooza.
There you have it. DaRuddest Jones, mama, thank you so much, man. Like I said, it's DJ Chase, DaRuddest Jones right here. She's retiring from the game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy to have her on this. Probably hopefully be her last interview with me. I go out with a bang. It's the pregame party Miss podcast, my cancer sister. You know what it is. Right here, wdjc-db, DJ Chase Radio on 11 apps, 12 mobile apps, djchaseradio.com, djchase.net, on all podcast platforms, Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, and YouTube, DJ Chase TV. Yeah.
DJ Chase TV.
It's official. Come on. Locked in with DJ Chase on the pregame party mix.